2021, Dubai. A video call is underway in a conference room of a skyscraper overlooking the Persian Gulf. On the screen, top executives from Microsoft, one of the key potential investors. In front of them speaks Sachin Duggal, the founder of Builder.ai. He presents a new technology, an artificial intelligence named Natasha. This voice assistant is allegedly capable of fully automating the creation of applications, from concept to finished product. No coding, no team of developers. The investors are impressed. Within minutes, they agree to invest tens of millions of dollars in the startup. But in the same time, in offices across India, more than 700 developers are manually writing code. Managers assign tasks and freelancers implement features that, according to the official story, are supposedly executed by artificial intelligence. This is the story of how two entrepreneurs built a $1.5 billion scam using a fake AI named Natasha, and even Microsoft believed in this. 2016, London. Sachin Duggal, a former Deutsche Bank banker, presents a new project called Engineer AI at a small startup conference. His idea sounds astonishing. Any user, even with no coding experience, can build a mobile app, all thanks to cutting-edge artificial intelligence. Duggal confidently speaks about a future where human labor is no longer needed, just an interface, a voice assistant, and a single create button.
Seeing globally is a massive explosion in the number of people that need software. Today it's a 400 million people demand and 25 million of supply. So you're not going to fix it by training more software developers. And what we found was a lot of software was actually the same thing. Payments, log in, log out. And our platform can make all of those reusable features in a couple of hours. And then the last mile, what makes your idea really unique?
The audience applauds. Investors show interest. But few know that behind this launch stands Saurabh Dhoot, a member of a family linked to the Indian conglomerate Videocon, which will soon be involved in a major banking fraud scandal. The startup quickly rebrands to Builder.ai. It is now presented as a revolution in the no-code platform space. The central figure becomes Natasha, a virtual assistant with a voice that supposedly develops apps based on a technical specification.
Let me tell you how we do our thing. It's easy. Promise. You tell us what you want, what it does, and the features you need. Then me and my network of geeks build it using building blocks that really work.
At public presentations, everything looks flawless. The user selects a template, enters requirements, and Natasha starts writing code. It looks like magic. But in reality, it's a carefully staged performance. All requests are sent to offices in India, where hundreds of real programmers manually process each order, write code, and test functionality. Not a single line of code is generated automatically. To enhance the illusion of success, the company resorts to questionable PR tactics. Fake positive reviews from supposed clients appear on the website, describing Natasha's lightning-fast work. Some reviews are written by the company's own employees, and some of the brands that Builder.ai claims to serve were never actually its clients. This creates an atmosphere of trust, and investors begin to pour in their first millions. Within a few years, Builder.ai attracts dozens of clients and tops the rankings of promising AI companies. But by 2019, cracks begin to show. Journalists from the Wall Street Journal publish an article featuring testimony from former employees and clients. The article clearly states, Builder.ai is not an AI company. All features are created manually. The piece sparks debate, and some investors begin to have doubts. Duggal responds quickly. He calls the investigation distorted, accuses journalists of misunderstanding the technology, and claims that AI is in an active development phase and requires human oversight. Publicly, Builder.ai continues to tell the story of the autonomous Natasha. The illusion lives on and only gains momentum. 2020 becomes a turning point. Builder.ai, until recently an obscure platform with bold promises, rapidly gains traction. Sachin Duggal appears in business media, speaks at conferences, and gives interviews to top outlets. He talks about how Natasha allows users to create an app in minutes without developers or extra costs. Press releases are filled with technical buzzwords, and investors line up, afraid to miss the next tech breakthrough. Microsoft and SoftBank are among the first to invest. Then come Insight Partners and Qatar Investment Authority. In total, Duggal raises $445 million in 3 years. Moreover, in 2023, Duggal is named Entrepreneur of the Year in the UK by Ernst & Young. This adds even more trust to the company in the eyes of investors. But inside the company, the picture is very different. No new technologies or process automation have been invented over all the years of the company's existence. Everything that Natasha does is still the same manual labor and tens of thousands of hours of hand-coded development. Still, company popularity continues to grow, and by 2024, Duggal publishes a loud report claiming $220 million in revenue. This number echoes in interviews, media reviews, and investor pitches. But the reality is different. Internal documents that later surface in the press reveal the actual revenue is 4 times lower, only $55 million. Some of the projects are fake, others are incomplete. Some clients received nothing but presentations and promises. More and more people begin to realize that Sachin Duggal's activity boils down to well-packaged AI washing. He knowingly talks about the use of artificial intelligence to attract investor money, but in truth, there has never been any real AI or technology behind it. By 2024, Builder.ai is on the edge of a financial cliff. Outwardly, the company still holds the facade of an AI unicorn, but internally everything is already collapsing. The number of orders exceeds technical capacity, and there is no automation to save the situation. All this happens against the backdrop of massive spending on marketing, conferences, Duggal's public appearances, and his personal branding campaigns. According to the Financial Times, a significant portion of raised investments may have been used for the founder's personal expenses: business class flights, luxury hotels, media contracts, corporate parties in Dubai, and generous bonuses to top management. How much was transferred offshore is currently unknown, but the numbers in the accounting books stop adding up. At the same time, media interest in the Videocon case resurges in India. Headlines increasingly mention Saurabh Dhoot, co-founder, who had previously remained in the shadows. Journalists remind readers of his family ties to the conglomerate under investigation for banking fraud exceeding $400 million. This raises new concerns among partners. Viola Credit, a key financial backer of Builder.ai, launches an internal audit. Investors demand real reports but receive only PR materials. In January 2025, Viola Credit freezes $37 million. The reason? Suspicion of financial instability and possible fraud. By that point, only $5 million remain in the company's accounts. For a project that promised to revolutionize the industry, this is the final blow. Orders go unfulfilled. Some clients never receive even the first versions of their products, and contractors threaten lawsuits. In February, Sachin Duggal resigns, officially to focus on strategy. But in reality, he is escaping pressure from investors and potential criminal charges. Behind the scenes, tense meetings with lawyers, late-night calls to Emirati bankers, and plans for escape. To save the company's reputation and create an illusion of renewal, he is replaced by Manpreet Rathia, a former Amazon executive, but it's too late. The company has neither money, nor trust, nor support. Even the most loyal employees resign and clients withdraw contracts. In April 2025, the situation becomes irreversible. Indian authorities issue an arrest warrant for Sachin Duggal. He is suspected of financial conspiracy with Saurabh Dhoot and money laundering through offshore accounts in the Videocon case. Meanwhile, Saurabh becomes an official defendant in a case involving fictitious loans and collusion with banking institutions. The total damages exceed $400 million. Builder.ai publicly tries to distance itself, claiming that Saurabh had no formal role and that the case has nothing to do with the company, but the scandal is already in full swing. Press materials emerge confirming both co-founders' involvement in financial manipulations. Journalists from the Financial Times, Economic Times, and TechCrunch publish internal documents showing millions being transferred to third-party accounts. The last traces of Sachin Duggal and Saurabh Dhoot lead to the United Arab Emirates. They vanish from the public eye. Their social media accounts are deleted or inactive. In May 2025, Builder.ai officially files for bankruptcy. All assets are frozen, and thousands of clients are left without apps or compensation. Builder.ai is not just a failed startup or an overhyped idea. It is a deliberately constructed illusion created by individuals already experienced in shadowy financial activities. They simply repackage an old scheme in a trendy new label. Natasha's voice, fake reviews, fictitious partners, and the AI facade. Everything was designed to attract investor funds and secretly extract capital. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, consider joining through YouTube membership. And as always, like and subscribe for more. Thank you.